Okay guys, I've just been driving this Lamborghini Revuelto all day and it's just been driving me crazy. And I really need to get this off my chest, okay? But here are 5 reasons I really hate this car. Reason number 1 I hate this car. Whoa, it's fast! Oh my god, it's that fast! When I say fast, I mean stupidly, insanely, addictively, crazily, unequivocally, indescribably fast. It has a 6.5 litre V12, no turbos, just 12 big cylinders, breathing naturally and punching away behind the driver. That makes 825 horsepower by itself, and it's driving the rear wheels to a brand new 8-speed twin clutch transmission. And just that alone would have made this car respectably fast. I mean, that would have been good enough. But what did Lambo do? They added 3 electric motors, 1 at the back and 2 in front, so that gives it 4-wheel drive, and oh, they can also add torque vectoring to help this thing turn more sharply. And now, it has 1,015 horsepower. 1,015 horsepower. I mean, I just wanted to cruise down to the shops today, buy some ice cream, but look at all this. I mean, I've got all these crazy things as well. Because it's hybrid, I've got this knob here that says recharge, hybrid, and then on the left it's got like Cheetah, Strada, Sport, and Corsa. Okay, it's all very confusing. I don't know what this is. And what's this checkered flag over here? Okay, let's see. Thrust mode possible. Hold the brake and fully press the accelerator pedal. Okay, release the brake with... Oh my god! I can see through time! Holy cow! Whoa! Holy shit, I wasn't faking it, man. That was a scream of terror for real. For the record, the Revuelto does 0 to 100 in 2.5 seconds. Which, I don't know, I guess that makes sense if your neighbor drives a Ferrari and you just want to give him the middle finger just by driving past his house. Oh, okay, look at that, that guy's staring at us. And that brings me to reason number 2. I can't stand this car, guys. I'm just trying to drive my Lamborghini around. I just like to rev the engine because I love the music, right? But I mean, look at all the attention I'm getting. I'm sure any Lamborghini driver just wants to blend in with ordinary people. But look at what happens when I park the Revuelto casually here, all tucked away where people can hardly notice it. Okay, I mean, it has these huge Y-shaped lights, so good luck if you don't want people to know that you have a new Lamborghini. And I guess people sort of already know they're looking at a Lamborghini because look at the shape. It's like a Murcielago had a baby with a stealth bomber and then fed it corn and egg yolks for its whole life. And then check out these high exhaust pipes. Like, why? Like, in case you need to dry your hair? And look at the roof here and its crazy shape. It's just trying to show off the car's aerodynamics, really, and how it funnels air to the rear wing. What rear wing? Well, this one, it pops up, and it contributes to 66% more downforce than the Aventador. But then the car just looks like it's excited to see me. Shameful. And just look at that engine, can you believe that? It's just out on display for everyone to see. So anyone walking by can just stare at your big V12 and its great big honking headers. And now I know what it feels like to be Scarlett Johansson wearing a bikini and just have everyone staring at you. Hey, my eyes are up here. Reason number 3, these funny doors. I mean, look, Lamborghini calls them scissor doors, but can you use them to cut a piece of paper? No. Can you use them to chop carrots? Also no. Can you use them to kind of show off your upper body strength when you close them? Possibly, but other than that, what use are they? So it turns out that the scissor doors aren't there just to look cool, they make it easier to get in and out of the Revuelto. It has these high sills because it's made of carbon fiber and its chassis is shaped like a tub for strength and stiffness. So it turns out that this chassis is not just 10% lighter than the Aventador's chassis, it's actually 25% stiffer as well. And I'm sure you can see, right, if I wanted normal doors, I wouldn't be able to have these sills over here, and they would be completely useless. So I have no choice. If I want to close the door, I have to show people that I have absolutely no biceps. Reason number 4, is this like a fighter jet, or is it a racing car, or what is it? I mean, look at this. I mean, I feel like I'm sitting in a jet here. Look at all these controls, right? Like, look at this gear shifter here. Okay, I guess it's kind of cool if you're into the whole Top Gun thing. But if I want to start up the car, look, I have to do this and press this. And then look at these switches over here. I don't know if I'm gonna turn on the hazard lights or launch a rocket. And it's so futuristic. I've got this bright screen over here and this touch screen. And even the passenger has a screen. So, and it's even customizable. Look, if I want to change what's in front of them, I just use 2 fingers and then swipe it to the left. On the right, just use 2 fingers again and then swipe it over there. And I've got all these crazy switches that I showed you earlier. And you know what? Look at all the leather around me as well. Got more space for sure than in the Aventador. It feels pretty roomy and I can see out the back pretty well as well. And I've been driving this car for hours and hours, right? And it's been comfortable. So, I don't know, is it a fighter jet? Is it a spaceship? Is it a racing car? Or is it a limousine? I mean, this car doesn't even know what it wants to be. Final reason? Who can afford to buy one? I mean, here in Singapore, a Revuelto costs, are you sitting down for this? $2.68 million, and that's without the COE and without options. So call it, I don't know, $2.93 million if you go crazy with the extras. I mean, yeah, sure, I could sell my flat and then I would only need another $2.5 million. I mean, it's crazy, right? It's almost as if Lamborghini only wants people who are highly successful, super focused, and ruthlessly driven to drive these things. Aha, but this is a plug-in hybrid, and if you top up the 3.8 kilowatt hour battery, you're gonna get roughly, I don't know, 10 kilometers of range. But more to the point, this actually saves you money. I figure out that to cover 100 kilometers, it will cost you roughly $25 of electricity. If you want to burn petrol, it will cost you, call it $65. So every 100 kilometers you drive, this will actually save you 40 bucks. And I've worked it out, the payback distance is actually 6.75 million kilometers. So all you have to do is drive your Revuelto around the Earth 168 times and you get a free car. So there you have it, 5 reasons I absolutely who am I kidding? I don't hate this car. I mean, all of that is just envy. This guy says, hey, I love this car. I wish I could take it home with me and spoon with it in bed. It's completely bonkers. It's the most powerful car I've ever driven in Singapore, and it is completely out of reach for most humans on the planet. So I don't actually hate this car. I just hate that I can't have one. For now, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. See you again.